Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2. Previously, we completed the Otherworld portion of the hospital, where we finally caught up with Laura. Maria went missing, and we got trapped in with the oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking before that. We finished the Otherworld part, which means we actually caught up with oh, I'm trying to think. How did we end that off? We caught up with Pyramid Head. Sorry, I'm thinking previous. We caught up with Pyramid Head in the hallway where he kind of chased us and ended up killing Maria. And we were left in the hospital basically at the start of the game, except still in the other world. And we now have a way to get out. We saw Laura running in the distance, and we're basically just heading back out into South Vale at this point. And so we will press on and see what's next for us. I've, I have so many keys on me. I'm like, which one is it? Okay, so as far as I can see, we don't really have much in the way to look for quite a while. But we'll scope out the perimeter and look for supplies along the way. And try to deal with these things. I think we're safe. Ooh. Get another one. I hear the insects. So our first collectible should not be until we get to the eastern side of town, if my sources are correct. Do you mind? I will kill everything. I don't think I checked over here. Oh, also on ending items, I think we don't really have anything until the Historical Society, so we should be good for a while. Hey. I reiterate, I probably could have done the no firearms run on this. If I didn't read anything, I probably could have done the speed run too, because we're actually making pretty decent time, all things considered. I did hear, or actually read, somebody said they had so many hours on their game and somehow they ended up getting the speed run. So who knows? Maybe we'll accidentally get it. I don't think this should be a hard one to speed run though. I mean, I've been taking my sweet time too, and it still wouldn't surprise me if we got close to it. I didn't know you could hide under there. Oh, hey. Thought I saw another one. Yep. I'm actually kind of curious how much ammunition I could build up by the end of this. Not that I'm like really trying, but I think my first playthrough kind of left that you know, I could really feel the survival side of things because I was just whiffing rounds and it was my first time playing it. And I'll always maintain that horror games like this, they'll never leave you empty-handed. At least not in normal settings. I'll never say never, but... Drop the knife, okay. Wait, she did drop it, right? I know there are Alexies in here. Oh, we just bash it, okay. I sense a critter. Am I hearing things? Maybe it's just the light. Where can we raid over? Western South Vale, yeah. I did catch, I think, a bit of optional dialogue that I may have missed early on with Maria, but I think we're still safe.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
I like very intensely focus on the fence. I'm like, okay, Laura's doing something back there, but I can't see it. But like I said, I think we're still safe on getting the Maria ending. Oh. Panicking. This seems like a place where you'd expect to see Collectibles, though, if you ask me. It's so open. You know, you think they'd hide them in the corners somewhere. Alright. Hmm. I don't think I checked over here. I heard some scuttling out of it. Make sure these things didn't sneak up on me. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Wait, did I check over here enough? I think I did, but double check. That looks like it's sealed shut. Okay. I was really expecting like an Easter egg out of you. Hey there. Hey there. Ooh, wrong weapon. Alright. This way. Yeah, okay. I remember the first time I was playing this, I thought I was gonna miss a bunch of stuff over here. Apparently I didn't miss much. There's just not much on the list, so... Kind of a fruitless endeavor, isn't it? South Vale just not what it used to be. Okay, so she is literally just waiting for me to run up on the... Alright, we'll do the other side then real quick. I don't think there's anything on this side. Alright, good enough for me. Laura's just waiting for us to run around the corner. Let's not disappoint.
Laura, please, wait!
Dude, she doesn't want to talk to you. Leave her alone. So we've covered, I think, everything we can. I didn't realize that was right by Heaven's Night. I wonder if there's a way we could go in. I don't think so, but that would be kind of cool. Okay, just run. Do not want to deal with those things.
Laura? Where did she go?
Alright, this should be our first item. Note on map. Okay. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. And there's an optional dialogue you can get with Maria that's kind of a nod to this. if you go back to before we went to Jackson, so the first time we were with her out in the streets, she said something about you expecting something to stare back at you when I was looking across one of the chasms, which is really cool if you ask me. Okay, so note on map, that was our first one. Our next one is inside Neely's. So let's scour this for stuff first. Alright, scope the streets and we'll kind of slowly make our way to Neely's. And it's kind of been a relatively fruitless endeavor looking for stuff, but it doesn't take long to look, I suppose. Hey there. Ooh. Took my eyes off. Should have had my guard up. I did not. You know, you gotta conserve on those supplies. Not like I have too many health items. This is the pharmacy, I think. Okay. Oh, hey, no. Drop that knife. Okay. Looks like she did. Alright. He is. I take back what I say about using the weapons. Apparently, wait. There's two ways I can go? Interesting. I'm curious now. If I jump over, I probably can't get back. I suppose that's what saves are for. Let's do a backup and test them out. So I think I went through the crack in the fence last time, didn't I? I guess we shall find out. Save here. And try it out. That or it's just a spot I didn't notice the first time. I don't see an obvious way back. And whatever's in there doesn't sound good. Yeah, this does not look familiar. Actually, this sounds pretty bad. What am I walking into here? Oh, yeah. Oh! You jumped me. Hey, you. I see you standing there. Just showing all those legs. She's trying to get my attention. No, 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 no. Stay down. Yeah, I really don't remember being in this place last time. I think this is new for me. I suppose that's why we're here. I'm pretty sure I went through the crack in the fence. Ooh. There's no, I don't know what I was gonna say. There's no Collectibles other than going to Neely's, so I don't know. Oops. Yes. Maybe there are just two ways to go. Is it worth backtracking and trying the other way? What is that? I mean, Neely's is right there. I don't know if that's worth it. That is my deck. Next. Woo! Okay. You always get the jump on me. And that's why you shall forever be my favorite. It's got nothing to do with the legs, alright? Hey. Oh, I forgot to heal. Yeah, don't forget to heal, man. Don't give the ending any indicator that you would rather be in a bad situation, okay? I don't think that's openable. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Maybe it is a word. Well, there's another chasm. Maybe I could go through that. maybe you could take two ways. I don't know. Huh. Happy Burger does not look so happy. That is Happy Burger, right? It's not looking so happy. Yes, I hear you all in there. You're just trying to draw me in, alright? You're like, there's gonna be good stuff in here just because you hear us. Oh, fine. Can I go through the front door? I cannot. Hey. No, this way. Would you step it? I'll get to you when I get to you. Look, you're not priority of danger here. Oh, baby. I was not supposed to come in this way. Stay down. Hey. No. You come over here. Don't you? You're gonna run me right into a legsy. That's probably the plan, isn't it? They're like, this is why we put these here. It's not to actually hurt you. It's to pull you into danger because you think you're dealing with a problem. Okay. I think this is the way I got here last time. This must be the way to the little crack I was... That's why I went through so much ammo, right? I went through the wrong path. again. Ooh! Keep sucking down that juice. No, 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 no. There's the crack. Oh, there's a leg seed. I got out before she before she got me there. Well, mystery solved. I just didn't go through the other way. That would have actually been a nice shortcut if you were looking at speedrunning. Which, of course, I do plan to do if that trophy doesn't magically pop on this run. I say magically because I don't think I'm gonna hit that mark, but as I've noted, some people have hit that mark unintentionally while being way over time from what I've read. Ooh. No! Don't whack me! Let me whack you instead. I'm down in these health drinks like they're, you know, juice boxes. Not that I would ever actually drink a juice box, but... Okay. Yeah, see, it's kind of hard to miss the Collectibles here because it's all, like, directly in your path. Alright, inside Neely's bar, your old map can be examined. Okay, that's easy enough. Oop, there it is, right? There we go. That's glimpse number 17. Very nice. And the next one's at the phone that rings, which is like I said, it's kind of hard to miss these. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die, but you might be headed to a different place than Mary James. That's not very nice. I bet that's points towards the in-water ending for me reading that, so just FYI. I'd put money on that. Yeah, that was the door I tried earlier. And this is the other door, I'm assuming. This place sounds awfully alive, doesn't it? I suppose that's the point. Ooh. Stop it. Stay up on health. This looks like a perfect spot for an ambush. No, you don't. Off, off, off. Ooh, it's still alive. Come back. Take your steamy juices elsewhere, because I don't want it. there was ammo there. Looks like shells. Nope, wrong window. I suppose that's the way I need to go. And apparently the only way I can go. Subtle correction. Oh, I can hear the phone. Nope. Oh, hey there. I'm coming, chill out. If this were reality, I wouldn't pick up. Oh, I'm not coming over there. You come over here, alright? Yeah, I knew it. And just for good measure, where's the insect? There you are. I said I'm coming, okay? Keep it together. I think we're good. Okay, okay. I'm coming. Jeez.
Hello? Anyone there?
Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. Hence, as I like to call it, Silent Hills. Or I like to call Silent Hills Silent Holes, I should say. Okay, so we got the letter, we got the wrench. The next one's very missable, I think, so let me scope the streets really quick. Our next photograph is on one of the streets here. Alright, let's see, where are we? Oh, we're on the right street. It's Cat Street that it's on. Okay, at the end of Cat Street, outside the Lucky Jade restaurant, there's a car with a photo in the driver's seat. Okay. That's easy to miss. Okay. Now that's how you do Collectibles. I don't know if I can go in any of these places anymore. Check the other side of this. Yeah, it looks clean. Clean enough that I don't care. Oop. Okay, so it's at the end of the street. It's probably this one. Oh yeah, okay. This one I definitely missed. They're here. I see a bunch of windows. What does that mean? 10. Reminder to thyself. I think we should look at those numbers when we're done and look at the photos. I'm curious if there's any meaning to it. So I think that's it for this area. We just go through the next area and into the park. I think that's it's on a separate part of the walkthrough I'm using. It's awfully quiet here. The door that wakes in the dark wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Yeah, we've seen that before. It was closed previously though, and we've actually seen the original version of it too with one of our earlier glimpses. Now suddenly everything's on lockdown. So I was talking about in my first playthrough and this playthrough about how I was starting to question whether the other world was really the other world or a twisted reality, or if it's actually what's really there. And this kind of stuff is why, because the town completely changes here, and things look much more like what you might expect with a town that's, I don't know, derelict, I guess. And you know, when you get to the end of the game, it switches the other world, because they'll say where you are in the game, and it very specifically says otherworld when you're in the dilapidated version of the hotel versus when you're in the other places where the other world is the dilapidated version. And of course there's the parallel, or sorry, not the parallel, there's the concept that it's a representation of James coming out of his, I don't know if I'd say denial, but coming to terms with the truth of what he did. And something's off. Nope, never mind. But that he's kind of coming around to accepting what he did rather than denying it the way he has been, in a manner of speaking. I walked right by this card. I don't think I even looked in it. And so, to me, this looks like more what I'd expect in a town that's abandoned. Some of the other world stuff's a little off, but you know, just my thoughts. I know I'm not the only one's thought of that, because I actually did run across somebody. Oh yeah, there we are. Somebody mentioning something on that order. They were talking about James coming to terms with what he'd done. I was just thinking about the fact that maybe this isn't the reality, that, you know, maybe what we were seeing as normal isn't normal to everybody else. Maybe this, what we're seeing now, is more normal. But just a concept, you know. So we want to go through this. I was curious. I'm always curious to hear. I think I just heard Mary again. I'm curious to hear what people think. There's a lot of ideas out there, of course. Okay. And we are going to be getting to a new location, so switch over to the next part of the walkthrough. Oh, that is the way to go. That's interesting. I forgot that this changed. No, thank you. No, no, we're good. I'm good on health, I'm good on health. Different part of the park, I think. Okay, so we need to get to the point where we can talk to Angela. However, I didn't really scope out the park early on. I think that's where I missed the optional dialogue with um, Maria. I don't think it's going to have any major weight on the ending, but for the sake of completion, right? And I think that was literally just walking around the park. It wasn't anything really special, but, you know. If you know, you know. Can I go all the way? I can go here. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Blocked. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, this area I did not scope out at all. Welcome to Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. There's no better place than here to let go of your busy schedules and finally enjoy a relaxing vacation. Rows of quaint, rustic houses mark a gorgeous mountain landscape, and as the dawn turns to dusk, the surface of Toluca Lake shines a whole range of dreamlike colors. Silent Hill will move you and fill your heart with peace. We're more than certain your time here will be pleasant and leave you with memories that will stay with you forever. Yes, yes, I assuredly have memories. Um, I'm not sure they're memories that I want to stay with me, but you know, teach their own, I guess. Peace. I don't know if it's gonna leave me in peace. That's that's a mm, yeah, that's something. Okay, I think we can finally just go straight to Angela. I mean, let's. How do I get to Angela? Did I get lost in the park? Angela's our next point of contact. Oh look, there we are. Wait, didn't I come down here? Can I open this? Oh my god. Ooh, I can explore further. That's it. That's another one I think I missed. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I can't help but, enjoy the headless bodies all over this place. The decor, I think that will, okay, never mind. Is this the way?
Hey. Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
Yeah, I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama. She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you all right? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
There's one thing we can rely on James for is what not to do and what not to say to people. Hey, hey, hey. My patient buried it here. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place. Now I offer you the key. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. I kind of wonder where this is coming from. This doesn't feel like it's coming from anybody in particular to me offhand. I've got questions that I don't need sleep. I need answers. Okay, don't think there's anything else here. We have a glimpse, I think, at Jack's Inn. And otherwise, we just need to go right to the Historical Society. We do have an ending item coming up, because there's one inside the Historical Society. In my first playthrough, I kind of just went straight to Jack's Inn, because that's where Maria wanted to go. So, should be 10, is it 106? Okay, so like I said, the hat here belongs to the private investigator that works with Heather in um, Silent Hill 3, and this is for a trophy called All Seems in Order. And if I recall, I think this was the room that they stayed in when they were on their way to Silent Hill. Because you start off at Jack's Inn, so I'm assuming this is the actual room. And that symbol, I don't remember exactly what the symbol pertains to. I know it's a symbol of the Order, but um, there's a few of them, and I don't know how to tell them apart. But this is kind of one of the more iconic Silent Hill symbols, I would say, if you ask me. So I don't think this counts as a glimpse, although 'cause it's not popping up as one. But I think it's kind of cool, if you ask me. So just kind of a throwback. That was Eastern. Let's do a Western. A new Western. So we are just heading straight for the Historical Society then, so just a straight walk. Or run, jog. More of a jog. Eh. I don't care about supplies that much. So if there's anything that you did not get at Nathan Avenue the first time around, you want to make sure you get it here. If you're going for Collectibles, or I don't think there's anything ending related here, but I don't think we can get back to the rest of the Eastern or Western South Vale, because we're in Western South Vale now. Which mostly be glimpses and memos, if I'm thinking straight, and maybe one or two photos. Mostly glimpses, I think, are one of the big ones. Yeah, so I think the items here are the same as they were before. And the lights are on. Okay, we're good on health.
It's him.
Misty Day, Remains of the Judgment. So, something that I thought was really interesting that somebody pointed out is um, there's a couple of reasons that kind of go through the lore that as to why James sees the creatures he does. A part of it is supposed to be the Silent Hill lore for a lot of the monsters is supposed to be some kind of representation to the character, hence why Angela's abstract daddy looks like a person on top of a person in a bed, if you follow through with the logic there. Um, Whereas James's creatures are very much overly sexualized. You probably noticed that a lot as well. In fact, I'd say most of the creatures in the stories are. Um, but if you wonder why you see things like Pyramid Head, the lying figures, the caged creatures, somebody pointed out that, well, James has probably been to the Historical Society before in the past, and he's probably seen these images before. And that's probably why some of it's getting superimposed to what he sees, why he would see Pyramid Head the way he does, which I think is a really interesting idea. Okay, so we are looking for a few things here. There's a strange photo here, and there should be an ending item called the Obsidian Goblet. I just don't know where the goblet is. I know it's in here somewhere, or it's supposed to be in here somewhere. So let's just kind of check out what we got here. I think I'll backtrack a little bit as well because I think there was something back probably in the previous room that I missed. Okay. Lady of the Light. So this is the story that Maria was telling us. The unveiling of one of the two statues commemorating the local folktale, and the other one, of course, is in the garden, the grotto that we went to early on with Maria. Little Baroness, The Maiden Voyage of 1916. I don't remember if that's. I'm trying to remember some of these stories. There's the photo. The New Clock. Okay, so that's our 17th strange photo. That's shut. Okay. I think there was. No, that's the locked door. Here it is, this room. I don't want to miss anything. I think we're good in here. So a couple directionalities we could go in. I don't know what the goblet looks like offhand because I have not seen it in this version. I'm assuming it looks like the one in the original, but Wilty Coal Mine, established around 1850, it remained operational until the early 1900s. The mine played a key role in the revitalization of Silent Hill. Brookhaven Hospital, 1880. The hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to the area. Originally, it was little more than a shack, but has since expanded into a fully fledged medical establishment. Name scratched over illegible. Former director of Brookhaven Hospital, and I still maintain that looks an awful lot like Walter Sullivan. Okay, I think we're good over here. There it is. Obsidian Goblet. Okay, and that's the third item we need towards the Rebirth ending. And, oh, the photo is literally the goblet. It's a painting of the goblet. That's cool. Waterfront landscape. Alan Smith, date of birth and death unknown, a depiction of the local area. The style indicates it was done sometime around the 1820s when the region was far less populated with sparse infrastructure. And here's, yeah, the founder's image. Silent Hill Historical Society founders, and I kind of wonder where this image came from. I always wonder what the images really depict. So that's covered. This is the story about the lady. Among the local legends is that of the Lady of the Light. The story tells of a woman who was accused and found guilty of witchcraft. As punishment, she was taken to a small island out on the lake, a minuscule stretch of rocky soil, devoid of any food or shelter. There she was to suffer a slow, excruciating death as her body succumbed to cold and hunger. However, unbeknownst to the rest of the townsfolk, there was a young man among them who, having gazed into the woman's eyes, as bright and beautiful as a midsummer's moon, had vowed undying love for her. When she was convicted, wrongly, as he believed, he swore that he would not let her suffer such a cruel fate. While waiting for an opportunity to abscond with his beloved, every night he would sneak out and row across the lake, bringing her food and something to keep her warm. And every night the woman would stand there, on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But then, one night, when the sky was exceptionally clear, devoid of even a wisp of cloud, the young man set out on his nightly escapade. As always, he would look out into the distance, looking for the light of the darkness that would soon lead him to his beloved. On that night, however, the moon shone so bright and so vibrant, stronger than any candle could. Seeing that light's reflection in the water, the young woman was led astray. He rowed and rowed and rowed, followed by the reflected light. hoping against hope that he could reach it. But I thought he doesn't row. Points if you get that reference. He did not care for his aching arms or the shortness of his breath, utterly mesmerized by the illusory light. When his boat tipped over, the man was so exhausted from rowing, so weakened were his arms, that he was not able to swim to shore. Thus he succumbed to a watery grave. Although left alone, the woman on the island never lost hope. She kept coming out at night and kept lighting the candle. The legend says that those looking for true love can still see the lady's light out on the lake, shining to bring her beloved home. While the story is clearly meant as a metaphor and a cautionary tale, it is, to a certain extent, rooted in reality, as the area has indeed seen its share of religious persecution, such as that of. Interesting. I bet that's going to go on to talk, or that was supposed to go on to talk about Alessa Gillespie and the Order. Interesting. There is a tie in that story to the ending, one of the endings, and of course this is the Abyss. The silent holes, as I like to call them. Something is missing. Something. I feel like I missed a photo that I wanted to see. Was there one back here that I missed? Maybe not. Go back to all the Brookhavens. Nope, no, oops. Alright. Incoming trophies, getting to the bottom of this staircase. I've heard that this is supposed to be a foghorn from Toluca Lake, which it does sound like. Toluca Prison, September 11th, 1820. Prison number C221. I was just asking earlier, at what point does the Historical Society end and the prison begin? I guess that answers that question in a way. In a way. Here we are. Okay, yeah, because here, this is the kind of stuff you probably would have seen in the walls. Crimson and white, banquet for the gods. Notice how the one on the left has an interesting pyramid shape to it. and these happen to look like the line figures. Death by skewering, an execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom. And they look, yeah, as I said, it looks just like the line figures. The one in the pyramid head photo up top looked like the caged flesh lips and whatnot. Toluca prison camp, built in 1862. The camp was used to house prisoners during the American Civil War, converted into Toluca prison in 1966. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was going crazy. I was like, I didn't realize those were down here. And again, it makes me question the prison versus this historical society. Our first silent holes. Or silent hole, I guess. Yep, this is exactly what you should do if you find a giant hole in a room and you have nowhere else to go, right? I do believe that's our out. Stop moving. Dead end. There's our spiral writing key. Okay, code is randomized. We want the letters that are clean. First time I played this, I thought it was going to be the letters that were bloody. But then I realized it probably meant that they hadn't got the code right, so. Okay. And Silent Holes 2. Give me some more of that abyss.
Ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you, and you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you? I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes?
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. And I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
Gotta love Eddie. And the suspiciously partially frozen winter jacket wearing version of James. You gotta wonder what Eddie sees. I do believe there's a glimpse in here. We are gonna close out here in a bit, but I figured we'd grab stuff along the way. In fact, I think the glimpse is back here. I think. Mainline menu, March 13th. Grits with lard, boiled meatloaf, beans, bread and coffee. Okay, so it's supposed to be, there you are. That's glimpse number 18. Our safe spot, of course, is over here. Alright, that's a good place to end this episode. To recap, we made our way through South Vale, so starting off at the hospital, we kind of worked our way around to the eastern section, through to the park, and ran into Angela, found the key for the Historical Society, and from there made our way down into the depths and ended up at the prison, of course. So, um, next time we will see how far we can get through the prison. I'm curious to see how it's gonna go on a second run because first time was pretty creepy, but I think I got the crawly legsies figured out now. So with that being said, let's close things out for this one. I'll be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.